What is up guys, today I'm back with another tutorial. So in this video I'm be showing you how you can make a cool looking cinematic intro like Apie but in DaVinci Resolve. So the first thing you have to do is download this folder using the link in the description, and once you download that, go into this folder and double click on this font. You should have this little program called WinRAR to open this. It's gonna look like this. It's a really small software. You can find that in Google, and make sure you have this cool Verica fonts installed. For that, double click on this and press install button. For this, we're gonna be using this condensed thing, so it should be installed, and it's saying that I already have it so I'm not gonna install it anymore. Do the same thing with this social circles font if you need a social logo in your intro, and double click install, and yeah, that's how you can do that. And then go to DaVinci Resolve, and here I have my song. This marker is where the first cinematic is gonna end and the second one is gonna start. So I'm gonna show you how it sounds like the transition point. You can see how it sounds. Hope you're gonna be using your own sense for that, since it's the best way to do that. And now you're gonna need some cinematics. So for that, I got a few cinematics from yeah, I got two cinematics from a cinematics pack. It was a free one, so I'm gonna link that in the description. The credit is gonna go to the original creator of that pack. Here you can check that out. Here I got my cinematics. Import them. You're not gonna need audio, so let's delete that. Now you can see, let's make it a little bit shorter from the left and keep it long. That's, you're gonna see why later. So now we have to add the velocity to the cinematics. So for that, compound this, right click compound and go to fusion, and make sure this media is selected and press Control plus space to open this menu and search for Twixtor. The one, add that onto your clip and keyframe the speed on this first frame and go 30 frames to the left, 30, and keyframe again. Now go back to the first one. It should be on the first frame actually, this one, and put this to 700 like that. Now right click on this, but you should have the spline opened. For that, it's really easy. You can say right here and right click, import spline, and open this spline for Twixtor thing. Now it's gonna be like this. So now you can make it shorter to the first marker, and now depending on your clip's length, make sure these two keyframes are aligned with the end of your cinematic. So basically, if your cinematic ends right here, let's think here, you have to drag this to the left while holding alt, holding shift. I was wrong. Yeah, shift. Now you can see this last keyframe is aligned with this mark playback header and the first one as well. It doesn't matter, but I should move with the last one. And that's how we do the cinematic. Now we have the velocity for the cinematic, and for the text you have to add a fusion composition. For that, go to effects library, and under effects you can see fusion compositions. Add it like this, make it shorter. This time it doesn't matter, and you can see media out here, and add this text thing into timeline. Now you can delete this original one and hit 2 while this thing selected. This the text preset. Now here's Sapphire plugins I used for this drop shadow, but you can do that with a built-in drop shadow as well, but it's not gonna look this good, but it's fine, it's completely fine. You can add that manually if you want, if you don't have plugins, or DME for plugins if you want. So here we have the text. It's this node. You can change this to whatever you want. So I'm gonna put something like so I'm gonna show you how to add the social text, the social icons. So here's my social tag, and what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna add another text node, and now we need a merge for that, for it to be linked. Now let's add this merge to here and connect this one to this screen node. And now we have the second text. Here we're gonna change the font to social circles. Yeah, I think it's the social circles. Yeah, now put anything you want. So if you want something, let's move this, let's disable this NiktoFN thing just for now. So if you want to Twitter, then press, just type simple T here. If you want YouTube, press Y, and it has a certain logo for every single keybind in your keyboard, so just play with that. I think YouTube and Twitter are gonna be the main logos we're gonna need. So let's put Twitter, and you can see it's too small compared to this one. Let's make it bigger. You can make it larger and move that to anywhere you want, like this. Just play around with the transform. You can move both of these to right if you want, like that. That's how it's gonna work. So delete this caution there, we're not gonna need that right now. So that's it for the text. Now for the blur, add this start blur and connect that to this node grid, and make sure spline is opened. And now you can see these keyframes. Click on here in the background and press Ctrl A, not just A, no, Control, I don't know why it's not working. It's not working, so let's do that manually. Select all keyframes. Oh, there should be just one thing selected at the moment. So since this the first this start blur, you don't need to add just keyframes. but for the end blur, you have to adjust the keyframes depending on your clip's length. So let's do that first with the horizontal strength. First Control A to select all, and while holding Shift, move this to the last frame. You can see the frames here, right here, like that. Same thing for the vertical strength. And finally, for the light leaks, we're gonna be using this light leaks. It's from YouTuber called Sanctify, so the credit goes to him for the light leaks. First I'll link the audio and delete that, and make sure on this frame it's blank right now, but let's add the cinematic so we can actually see something there. Well, it's not working. All right, it's fine. Disable this magnetic thing. Is going to be way easy. Move this slowly until you see this frame with light leaks on both sides. Make sure this thing's selected and go down here and change the composite mode to add. That's how you can add it. And yeah, that's it for this video, guys. The original project file is going to be linked as well. I'm gonna add it to the Google Drive so you can see how I did all the things, and I'll see you in the next time. Bye.